Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Sargel18. Episode 19 of Unchained. Revelation, Demonic Whispers, The Past Shall Rise. Just enjoying myself a butt here before I start this. Well, if that was the worst thing that would happen to humanity is cigarette smoking coming up, that would be great, but that sure the hell isn't. Okay, now. I'm also, I want to say that I'm going to show a good amount of demon pictures to back up what I'm saying in this particular video. Some have been seen, and I think some haven't, but I've been able to re-enhance and do a little better on some of them with the new programming, and the image really comes out nice. So, okay. Demons once here on Earth in energy orb form make vibrational sounds that you can actually feel and hear. The sounds are always present all around us. Most of the time it sounds like a very low hum, almost like a nauseating feeling in your head. These sounds have a sinister purpose, especially in Revelation. Number one, they distract you. Number two, they push or influence you. And in number three, the hum or language of the demons finds and makes known to other demons your breaking point. It exposes you. And once a demon knows your breaking point, you're toast. So it's best not to, or at least be aware of the situation and take care of it. And protect yourself, or you don't know anything and you're just going to play the game as whatever the board has said, right? But now, as we are in Revelation, the best protection is prayer to God. Some will be answered, some won't. Remember your belief system. I just talked about it in the last video, episode 18. Now, what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to play a sound of demons. This is in general. It's far away from them, but it's enough to hear it, that I received, oh geez, a long time ago. And I just happen to still have it. So listen, please. I hope you could hear that. You might have to turn up your volume on your phone or PC or whatever you're doing with, but that's what they sound like. And when you hear that, you know, well, you now know you are actually hearing the language that these demonic creatures use. Okay. Now, the sound will only affect you if you actually hear it. It's a behind-the-scenes low sound. If you do hear it, then abruptly stop what you're doing, send out a prayer to God for protection, then immediately get away from that physical place and the area around that physical place. We're not talking miles. You could just move 50 feet away. That's all you need. That should be enough to protect you, but only for that one encounter. If it happens again, you just do the same thing. You hear the hum. You know that means you're being pointed at, let's say, by a demon. You say the prayer, you get out of that way. Now, all right, the demon that noticed you will just look for another person whose vibration matches what he's looking for. They're not big on follow-through when it comes to possession. They were created by Lucifer for possession only. They can't think for themselves. Just possess as many as they can, creating all kinds of evil and negativity. Since the doorway to all the multiverses was opened on February 10th, 1998, the start of Revelation, it took 22 years for Lucifer to achieve the start of the societal breakdown. It's easier to take over people in splinters of what they believe and of society. Like some people, well, let's just take this pronoun thing, whatever the hell that is, okay? That splinters off that group of people from the rest of the people. They're easier for the demons to get. And I'm just using that as an example. I don't even know what the pronoun thing is, or, I'm a him, I guess, right? Or he. I don't understand it. I'm old. I'm going to be 65 on November 5th. All right. Now, it took 22 years for Lucifer to achieve the start of the breakdown of society. Right. As I said, it's easier to take a splinter, a portion of society, than to take over everyone if they all stand agreed. So they got to create chaos. Lucifer has to create chaos. He has to create splinters. I mean, really, where did this pronoun thing come from? It reminds me of the Me Too movement and the Black Lives Matter movement. They came. It was a big thing for about a year or less, and then it's gone. So is this thing here, what they're doing. This is as confusing as it could get. Remember, young people are not the only people that make up society. But I could be just speaking as an old guy, right? I don't know. Now, the past shall rise. In Revelation, remember, revelation just means to reveal secrets. That's what revelation, reveal, revelation, the act of revealing, revelation. Now, what is it revealing? The secrets of God, Jesus, and creation. The secrets of Lucifer and how he influences the masses with demons. And the secrets of the past in human history pertaining to the ancient gods, Nephilim, and all other types of creatures and beings. From my research at the Vortex, I have proven with photo evidence and face-to-face encounters with not just me, but people I brought there. But after that, they never come back. They freak. That face-to-face encounters, that nothing, and I mean nothing, ceases to exist. Everything is still happening just like it was when you experienced it in the multiverse. And actually, too, if you really look at it, that saying goes for heaven, too. You can create these. You can review. You can create. You can see again. My parents passed away like 10 years ago. They're still alive. They're still alive in the old house. Dad's doing his thing. Mom's doing her thing. Just not here. Just like they did in 1978. It's so mind-blowing that it really is. Right. From my research at the Vortex, right. Face-to-face encounters, nothing ceases to exist. Everything still exists in the multiverse. Sometimes one would slip through to our reality of being of the multiverse every now and then. And that's where the written stories, legends, fables, deities, and ancient gods come from. Every culture in the world has them. What, just a coincidence? I think not. On February 10th, 1998 at 10:33 p.m., my being there was the last key that heaven needed, and that doorway blew wide open. Good beings came through, and evil beings tried to come through, but 95% of them backed off because I was standing there. The Witch of Endor reincarnated, and a soul and fighter from heaven all in one body. They must have shit their orb pants. After that, I not only brought hundreds of people, government agencies, military, scientific groups from colleges, UFO and alien researchers, Fox TV, went back there and did a show, and more. But I went back there alone at least 500 times, miles back in the woods to where contact happened, knowing the only thing I had to defend myself was a World War II dagger knife, which I kept on my side, and backing from Jesus and Devron. That's it. That took huge balls, Godzilla balls, because I know what's back there. No back, no gun. If somebody couldn't come out with me, I went on my own. And here, I survived. Now I'm going to show you more of the demon encounters. Please pay attention to what I'm showing you. You're all going to have to deal with them soon enough. It may save your life to know what they are. We'll do that. Hope this stuff helps you guys. I really do. I really do. Alright, first, get rid of that. Now, some I've shown before and some I haven't, but this will give you an idea of these type of low-end creatures that just latch right onto you. Now in this picture, the picture on the left is the original that I shot, and the picture on the right I just blacked out around the guy in the tree. Look at that demon in the tree, blending in and thinking that he can't be seen. Good deal though. Most people would never see it there, ever. Especially in the woods dark at night, right? This demon, this was an interesting story. This demon here, those were the people that the Discovery Channel sent out from England, their top UFO and paranormal researchers, to the vortex to meet me and come out to the vortex for a week, and it didn't work out too well for them. But I did catch this picture. Now that guy, he's a police forensic detective, and he's really good with cameras, so he knows if people are cheating or faking it and all that. And I asked him afterwards when I showed him the picture, I said, well, you know, why was he sniffing at your bag there? And he said he looked in the bag and there was a big Hershey bar in the bag. So I guess the demon was attracted to the Hershey bar. But I caught the picture. Now this one, these are scary little bastards. Yep, you see him there. He's going after an orb. Got the horn on top of his head. You see his jaw wide open. He's like flying along. These are the ones that produce the humming sound. Now here, oh, hold on, which one is this? Oh, you see this alien standing there under the bridge, and you see he's got his arms crossed and his shoulder down like he's rapping. You see that? Meanwhile, in front of him, about 5 feet away, I was doing a dance at the vortex, and Sandra was behind me taking pictures. It just felt like being silly, and she caught that picture of the being behind me dancing it too. Incredible. Just incredible. It really is a travesty that the public has been shut out of this by the governments and powers that be. Here, you have a demon behind a deer being. I don't know if that deer is good or bad, but you clearly see the demon with his horn and his mouth and eyes right behind him. What else now? Oh, and we all know this one. Hold on. This one I've shown many times. I've caught him 5 different times. That demon is watching all the time. He's a little more powerful than the Hummers, but he gets the Hummers to do what the Hummer demons, the demons that make the humming sound, to do whatever he needs. You know, real evil bastard. This is the shit that I've been putting up with for all these decades, over 30 years. This is one of my favorites. You have him again, the demon guy that I just showed you in the last picture. He's there, and look at the crying skull to the left of him. This is classic science fiction type shit happening. It's things you only see in movies and cartoons and stuff. This is the stuff that I've been dealing with. No wonder I don't have a lot of people around me. They can't handle it. Now, this, I told you, everything is happening all at once. It's still happening like it was. Everything in history, everything in the history of the planet from the origin, everything in the future, everything is happening all at once. You just have to know how to get there. Once you reach heaven, it's easier, because all you have to do is think it and it appears. But I just want to prove to you that I know what I'm talking about. And this is one of my more famous pictures, and the ones I like very much, and it was just an awesome encounter. This was in August of 1998. The dragon, the dinosaur, look at it. It appeared, it was about 80 feet long. I only caught it from the neck up because, actually, I got to admit, I was surprised. It's, there all of a sudden there is a gigantic dinosaur swimming in his own water. And that point in New Jersey at that time was underwater, and Pennsylvania was the shore. That's why you have all those fern fossils here in Pennsylvania. It was the shore. Jersey was underwater. This thing, about 150 million years ago, was swimming around. It turns and sees me, so apparently I appeared to it 150 million years ago. At the same time, it appeared to me 150 million years later, and I instantly took the picture, but I couldn't get a second one because as soon as I hit him with the light, gone. So, it's been an interesting life, and it's going to be an interesting revelation, and I am here trying to help as much as I can. I put the message out. I know a lot of people that are watching this are younger. You're going to have to go back and say, oh, what the hell did he mean by this? What the hell did he mean by that? What's with those creatures? One day, you're going to see those creatures in your face, in third dimension. Or Revelation and the apocalypse and all that is all bullshit. And I'm all bullshit for being here with all I've done. I don't think that's the case. I want everybody to stay prayed up, and peace out.